stage and it's going to get past that, or if it's just I can't grow a long beard.
You're going to blow past it.
We'll see.
Yeah, dude, I love that. That's exciting. I say go for it, man. Oh, hey, we're live streaming. Awesome. Oh, thank God. Since no one's here yet, are there, I messaged you on Riot, are there things that we need to get? I mean, I know we need a list of addresses for the whitelist and a list of addresses for reviewers.
Yeah, my people.
Hey, Kai.
Hey, man.
We got the live stream working.
Oh, nice. Wow, dig the beard, man. This is a nice meeting. It's the three of us, huh? Oh, hi, buddy.
And Edu.
Hi.
Hey, Edu.
I feel very joyous today. It's nice.
Yeah. Something about the price crashing. Just
oh, it wasn't on my mind, to be honest. It wasn't on my mind.
Well, there's good reason to be joyous because RJ's been killing it.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean,
we're just waiting for our parody node to sync, and then we're ready.
Really?
Yeah, we're like, I don't know, a couple thousand blocks away, so we're about there.
Wow. Well, it'll go live. It'll go live.
It's already live. It's just can't. There's no Web3 connection, so.
That's cool.
But yeah. So, I mean, we might as well, I don't know if Jen's deployed that last set of milestones, but we might as well just do that on the new DApp, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely down, especially since we can't get our old DApp to work at all.
Exactly.
At all. It's just pathetic.
But what, you know?
I mean,
it's like, what's the problem? You know?
You go to the website, it doesn't work. That's the problem.
I think it's making, when it loads the DApp, it makes like hundreds of calls to a node to like load all the data. And because the network's so busy and you're just using MetaMask, which is just Infura node or probably Infura node usually, it just can't handle it.
Yeah. Okay, well, welcome to the party, everybody. I think we got quorum at least. Let's get started with. Well, first off, if someone wanted to volunteer to help me take notes, that'd be fabulous. I put it.
As soon as it loads.
Nice. Okay, Kai, perfect. And then we'll start with check-in. So, or not check-in, but our weekly like. Hey, what did you do this week? And I took notes, so I can start. So this week, I was working on the multi-sig, still trying to get everyone's address for the multi-sig. I need to work on my own expenses. Liquid pledging comments, closed out the MakerDAO audit, solidify the reward DAO, worked with Kai on the donation page, I had a great conversation with Sid from Toshi. He's like the lead dev for Toshi, and he wanted to try to do something helping Venezuela and integrate Giveth into Toshi. So that's exciting. Created some multi-sigs with RJ. Just worked with RJ on the deployment when I could, and did a bunch of interviews. Did an interview with News. I did, and while I was there, I checked in with blockchains.com just to see where the development is. They've been working on liquid pledging on their own. They have a repo where they have a UI and they have their own like take on liquid pledging. So it might be interesting to check that out sometime. I've been hanging out with my Ether wallet, trying to get them to release some addresses, but I think we'll just end up putting them on the new DAO when we, or on the new UI when we get there, instead of having them use the old UI, which is just broken at this point. I had an interview with Lawrence, the Token AI guy. Looks like Patrick Stewart, great guy. And then last night I had an interview with Crypto, Omar. So that was fun. How about RJ?
Yeah, so this week I wrote a new DAC plugin to kind of save some gas there. Basically the same thing as I did last week for the milestones. and then deployed everything. And so all the contracts are live and set up right now. Feathers and the UI is set up. The only thing we're waiting on is our parity node to sync. That looks like it's just about done. So probably by the end of this meeting, everything will be live. And the website will be working, and then the only thing that will need to be done is add the whitelist addresses. Yeah, so that's what I've done. Oz?
Hey guys, man, that's awesome news. So this last week I hung out with Griff a bit, kind of caught him up on everything I've been thinking and working on mobile-wise, which at this point is, so I finished off all the requirements for that. So that's kind of nice, anxious to start the new year, focusing on putting campaigns on the DApp and, just obviously doing all the work that comes with, the last 15% of something. Yeah, so I'll move it on to Edu.
Hi, this week I start a new project with Jordi and Shore City. It's about making a decentralized operating system with Docker. I make some progress. I have an image that have IPFs and VPN pre-installed, and I'm still working on that. So it's cool. I think it has a lot of possibilities. So maybe the next one, Kai, for example.
This is amazing. I tried to pull out my notes and they still haven't loaded. So I have to. What did I do? I made some small websites as extension to our main site. We have some microsites now for joining Giveth, for donating to Giveth. I fixed lots of small stuff. I fixed I fixed lots of small stuff. And I was able to relate our advances with Riot to Swarm City. We bridged Swarm City. We even status were coming. I don't know why. Everybody is very interested in our bridges. So thanks, by the way, RJ. You did a good job and even made me a disciple of the Bash command line. I still haven't gotten around to make these videos. I think I have to. Maybe I'm a bit more shy than I should be with this. So I will make them. It's a promise.
Uh-oh, we may have lost Kai.
Yeah.
Did everyone else go, though? I think everyone else went, right?
I didn't.
Oh,
Hi, guys.
There you go.
So I sadly didn't have as much time as I hoped, but I was rewriting a big portion of the DApp, mostly into like separate modules and models. I didn't push any of it yet. Then I was trying to coordinate a bit of the testing, but again, I was failing a little bit there. And yeah, more or less that stuff.
Perfect. Okay, I think that's everyone. And I'm just going to put that back out there. So now this check-in, again, is a little bit different. You get to say whether you're going to be actively participating or not. So toggle in, toggle out. I'll start. So I am distracted because I'm hanging out in my Ether Wallet's house with Stella, so I expect the dog to jump in front of me. But other than that, I'm pretty excited about this meeting. And I am definitely going to be an active participant. And I hope that we can settle out any last issues that we need people's awareness on for the DApp. Let's go with Wojtek.
So I'm also a little bit distracted as I'm trying to finish one big part of the DApp right now. But yeah, I don't really have any agenda, and I think I want to be active, though I will probably have to leave in half an hour again. Sorry for that. RJ.
No distractions. And yeah, I'm active. Satya?
I'm a bit distracted. I just had to grab a jumper. I will be active. What else? Sorry, I'm distracted. Who's next? I'm just here, so I don't know who's next.
It's Oz. Hey guys, yeah, excited for the meeting. Definitely going to be active. Not distracted by anything now, but I might get a call. And yeah, that's it for me. Let's see, Kai. Oh, Kai left. How about Edu?
Okay, I don't have distraction, but I only want to hear your thoughts. So maybe I'm not to be active.
Okay.
I think this all. No?
Okay. If that's everyone, I'm just taking notes a little bit. There is, okay, so then agenda items. I have an agenda topic, roles in DApp. Any other agenda items? No? Nothing?
Yeah. I had it muted.
Okay.
So milestones on Old Dap.
Okay. Anything else? Easy meeting. Easy meeting. Okay, so this is going to be kind of a wild one because I have a tension. I don't really, and I guess I have a proposal for it as well. But it's roles in DApp are kind of wild right now, and in general, I just want to like get a clear picture of how everyone imagines we will choose these roles and all these things. I do propose generally that the people in charge of the groups, in charge of the campaigns, take on the roles for each campaign. So Jordy decides for social coding, although that's probably Jordy and me. And then I take on Giveth governance. Wojtek takes on whatever his role, whatever the DApp team, and Chris takes on the comms team. But there is the big DApp, the big DAC, which I'm hoping I can be the delegate for, and then there's probably a lot of little roles in the smart contract that RJ knows a lot about. For instance, you know, who's on the whitelist and what that whitelist means, and then also the reviewers and how the reviewers are set up. I would just love for there to be a little bit more clarity in that. And so honestly, I don't know the best way to go about that, whether it's just saying it in this meeting. I would propose that we use this meeting, since there's not very many agenda topics, as an opportunity for people to talk about these roles, and specifically RJ and Wojtek, because you guys and Sacha, you guys know the DApp better than most on, like, you know, what roles we need filled and how we decide who goes in which roles. I would really love for our reaction round to kind of cover that, as well as just confirming that no one has any objections to me being the main delegate to receive donations that are in general given to the DAC. So my proposal, we use our time here in this reaction round for the people who understand what role, everyone to spit out what roles need to be filled for our DApp to be a success. And then after the meeting, we confirm that they are all filled. I'll make sure that they're all filled. Any clarifying questions? No clarifying questions? Okay, reaction round. Let's start with Wojtek.
So reaction round. So from the, I mean, this sounds really great, and I'm going to fill it from the DApp part, at least from the front end part. So there is the delegate for the DAC. That's you as proposed, and there are the campaign managers for each individual campaign. So that's the circle leads, right? Then we have a campaign reviewer, which we were discussing that maybe that should be outside of each campaign. And then for each milestone, you have a milestone reviewer, which is also assigned automatically from a list. And I don't think we can really influence it in the current implementation to be within the same campaign. It just grabs a random address from the list, and for the front end, that's it. And I'll let RJ to react for the, let's say, smart contract side.
Yeah. So then there's a few whitelists for who can, like Wojtek was saying, there's like a reviewer's whitelist, and so the reviewer, when you create a campaign or a milestone, the reviewer is just automatically assigned from the whitelist. But if we don't want to move, like if we want to just be able to choose one of the addresses from the whitelist for now, it's like a really easy change we could make. But in the current implementation, it's just randomly assigned. Then there's a delegate whitelist, so who can create delegates. And then there's a project or like milestone/DAC whitelist. So whoever's in that whitelist has the ability to create a campaign, campaign/DAC milestone. So that whitelist, they can create a campaign or a milestone. And so I think like everybody, so in the reviewer whitelist can be just people who want to be reviewers. The delegate whitelist, I guess, will be just Griff for now. And then the campaign/milestone whitelist would probably be everybody who will be creating milestones. So that's at least the regular rewards people. And I guess the campaign or the circle leads, which I think they're all regular rewards anyways. So that's, yeah, kind of how it's set up right now.
So there's just those three whitelists.
Yeah, we could split the campaign and milestone easily if we wanted to do that. So then there would be like a DAC whitelist, a campaign whitelist, and a milestone whitelist. But I don't know if it makes a difference.
Okay. Isn't there another whitelist for the actual plugins, or is that?
Oh, but that's like, yeah, there is a whitelist. Basically, there's a whitelist in this liquid pledging contract for which plugin contracts are allowed, and that only the owner of liquid pledging can update, like add or remove plugins. And that's a multi-sig with me, Jordy, and Griff right now. A 2 of 3. Okay. Satya?
I don't think I have much to add to this, basically, so I will pass it on to the next person, and that is Kai.
Well, we're not, yeah, it's a good plan. Thank you for clarifying. I don't know what to say either. I think the experts know what to say, and I like that we're whitelisting and not just allowing everybody in, of course. Oz, what do you think?
Yeah, thanks for the explanation. And I guess on a technical note, it'd be sweet if we could, if the whitelist like applied to prod, but somehow was open to the dev. And so like sometimes if the whitelist is in,
That's done now.
Is that done right now?
Yeah, sorry to cut you off.
No, perfect. That's all I had. Moving it on to, I think everybody here has talked because Eddie's not talking, right?
Yep, Eddie's toggled off.
Cool.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Perfect. So then I will amend and clarify. I will take these roles and run with them and make sure that they're all filled and chase everyone down to get the addresses for the whitelists. Any objections?
Not an objection, but their address it's not going to be a MetaMask address. They have to create a wallet.
Oh, you can't use MetaMask on the dApp yet?
No. Hopefully in the next week or two, but for now it's going to have to be just.
And you also can't import MetaMask key, right? We're using a specific key format.
Oh, no, we're not. You can export. Well, all right. I can. Yeah, you can do it. You can export the private key from MetaMask and then using Web3 create the key store file and then import it into the dApp. But for the average person, that's not that easy.
So we'll go with Wojtek on that one. You have to create. So basically, we have to get everyone to create their address using our dApp and fund that address with a tiny bit of Ether, and then we can start adding people to the whitelist, and then we can add that address to our MetaMask, and it can be our Giveth address, right?
Right. Yeah, you can import it.
Is there a security risk there, RJ? Do you think using keys?
No, the biggest security risk comes from using our JavaScript wallet is that potentially somebody could hack the website and then serve a wrong Web3 implementation or something. But generating a wallet is no different than generating a wallet on MyEther wallet. It's just a one-time thing, and it's not really.
The only security risk within browser wallets like this is the Ether Delta hack that just happened. Exactly. Someone copies the website, attacks our DNS, takes over our website, and then you sign in, and then they have your private keys, or what even?
Yeah, they could just inject JavaScript to basically send your private keys to their wherever they want, to their server.
Luckily, if we want to prevent this, I remember Oz created a nice tutorial on how to deploy the app locally, so everyone can actually just create a local version of the app.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, that's just for background on the paranoia around creating keys with our stuff. But I will. Okay.
The other thing is, I could write a simple script that you would just insert your private key from MetaMask, and then it would spit out a key store file. If you didn't want to use the dApp one, you can use your MetaMask address. It would take me 3 minutes to write that script, and then I could just give you that file to run. Anyways, if somebody wants to use their MetaMask address, talk to me, and I can walk you through how to do that pretty easily.
Okay. So new proposal. I will give them the option of talking to you or creating a new address on the app so that they can have their backup of choice. And then we will get everyone on the whitelist and fill all these roles. Any objections? Okay. Tension number 2, which is a great one. Milestones, old dApp. Sacha.
Yeah, so my tension, and I think it might be the tension of some other people as well, is that our old dApp doesn't load anymore. And I think there's milestones in there for people. And also we need to put the final milestones of the old rewards and regular campaigns, everything. It needs to be in the old dApp. At least that was the plan, but Jen cannot use it anymore. So I don't know how far we are with going to mainnet, and but my suggestion is that we kind of kill the old dApp if possible, and just do it on the new dApp as a first test. But maybe there's also some people that need money really badly. And then they should say that, I guess. Because I think if we create the milestones again on the new dApp, we have again this process of days of review and all this kind of stuff. So that will be my proposal. But maybe somebody can clarify if the contracts are probably RJ, if the contracts are deployed, if we are like live on mainnet now, and maybe we can make a timeline for getting those milestones in there. My proposal would be the 1st of January. Clarifying questions. Reactions. Kai.
Yeah, we should take the most technically feasible path, I think. Just saying for myself that I was kind of current with my withdrawal, so I don't know, there's only 1 or 2 open ones at max. So I'm not personally really, I hope it works someday again, but no stress from my side. But whenever somebody else is in a different opinion, we should take that as a priority, of course. What do you think, Griff?
So I think that we should just move it to the new DApp. The proposals that are the open stuff that is on the DApp currently, and honestly, some of the other like Decentral, I don't want to move Decentral over to the new DApp. I want to finish that off there. Alice.si is actually working on stuff. I forgot to talk about that during the weekly roundup. So I would like to leave them on the old DApp as well. The nice thing is the smart contracts work fine. It's just the user interface. But anything that's related to Giveth, hey, might as well just move it to the new DApp. I believe that the plan was that any of the costs that were pre the DApp launch go on the old DApp, but I think what really matters is that they're excluded from the how we divide the budget once it goes into the campaigns. So maybe we just make like a new campaign that's like, consolidating old bills or something like that. Hopefully we can make it sound better than that, and then put the money in there that we need to pay off people from the old DApp. And I think for the most part, if I can try to lead these small decisions that have to go with it, but there's kind of this like mix of, okay, some people have milestones, they should be able to collect them because the smart contracts are there. So, and I can help people use my Ether wallet or the wallet.ethereum.org to use the milestones that are there. But the ones that haven't been proposed, number one, it costs so much gas to do it on the old DApp that I think it's inefficient and a waste of Giveth's money. And then also it's so much time to do it. And on the new DApp, it's one of these things where we're going to have a change of structure where everyone actually needs to post their own milestone. At least that's what I was kind of thinking how it would go. Before there was this, like, the old milestone tracker was really inefficient. So we did it for everyone. But now I think it's to the place where either the campaign manager needs to do it or everyone needs to do it themselves. And like for reward DAO, no, not so much. But for like your normal salary, I think actually everyone should be posting their own milestone. And I'm very curious to hear RJ on that idea, where if this whitelist would work out that way, where every person can actually propose their own milestone. So RJ.
Yeah, in the DApp, there's like, or first, yeah, going back to Satya is, yeah, me and Griff were kind of talking about that at the beginning of this, or like before this meeting. It's just moving the new milestones on the new DApp, because the new DApp's contracts are all ready. The only thing we're waiting on is our parity node to sync, and that should hopefully be done today. And after that, we can start creating things. For proposing milestones, the campaign, or I guess the circle lead, whoever's like running the campaign, can just create milestones. So if they want, they can do it for their circle, or they can have, like anybody can propose a milestone for a campaign, and then the campaign person just has to accept it, essentially. So I guess it's kind of like maybe each individual circle will decide how they want to deal with that.
Did you say anyone, even if they're not on a whitelist, can propose?
Well, right now only the whitelist can do it, but yeah. So the only people who can use the DApp is the whitelist right now. So yeah, I would see it kind of being circle by circle how they want to run their, I guess, govern themselves, whether they want one person to create it for everybody or for each person to create it for themselves. Wojtek?
Yeah, I agree. It should all go to the new DApp. And but there are a few problems right now, which I've been working on, where some campaigns don't load. But I hope to resolve it today. I'll have some time in the afternoon. Who didn't go? Oz?
Yeah, it sounds good to me. Out with the old, in with the new. Although if Decentral, like the Burning Man stuff and other stuff needs to be supported, then I guess, does that mean that we have to do more work on the old DApp after all? Let's see. I think
I'll just interrupt and say, no, people can use the smart contracts, but they just can't use the UI.
Oh, yeah.
Another interruption is you could just remove the Giveth stuff from, like, I think there's a milestone tracker that Griff owns that lists all the different campaigns, and it should make the DApp faster.
That's nice.
Okay, so I'm gonna clarify. I meant to clarify my proposal. So I think, yeah, we want to swiftly finish this, pay our old bills. At least that is my opinion, so that we can start fresh and anew. So I don't want everybody to propose his old milestones, because then we need to have like this review and approval stage, and people need to check the DApp, and it's going to take a very long time. So I propose that, well, as Jen was responsible for filing the old milestones, she's not here, so I'm not sure if she's available the next 2 weeks. If she's not, then I can, whoever wants to do it, makes a campaign. We can call it like migrations from the old DApp or paying off bills or whatever, and enter all the milestones based on this. I guess there's an Excel sheet with an overview of all the stuff that still needs to be done. And then we can swiftly move that through our review system and get it like paid out. And then we can start fresh. So, and my proposal would be to have that done, if possible, by the 1st of January, so that we don't have to fix anymore in the new year. Any objections, reactions?
I'll help you with it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm available the next 10 days. I guess it's 10 days. So we have 10 days to do it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we can do it.
Yep.
All right.
We'll kick it out.
All right. Okay. Anybody objects? Right. Then proposal passed. Cool. We're going to make this happen. Yoo-hoo.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Okay. Well, great meeting, guys. I think that's everything. Just to review.
I want to say one more thing, if I can do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually very excited, because a half an hour ago, I talked to those guys that invited us to the Amnesty headquarters in London, where they will organize quite a high-profile meeting where a lot of CEOs of UK NGOs are coming to learn more about charity and blockchain. It's going to be about 50 people, but okay, it's not that big. About 4 speakers, including me then. But it's all CEOs and people in interesting positions that the 4 speakers teach something about charity on blockchain and how to do that. So it's going to be cool. I think it's really nice for Gifford that we were asked by these guys and that we can be there. So that's just something I wanted to share.
That is awesome. That is awesome. You're like presenting every week now.
Yeah, be careful, man.
Yeah. Okay, so so just to review what has happened, there are a bunch of roles and whitelists, and I'm going to try to track everyone down this week and make sure that RJ has the information he needs, basically, and every campaign is on top of their game. And then the number 2, we're going to create a migrations campaign that will take all of the things that haven't been proposed, or just make sure that all the expenses by the 1st are created. And if anyone wants to make sure that their stuff is on there, you got to talk to us. But so because the expenses from the old, I know I have a bunch of expenses. So anyway, so yeah, Sasha and I are going to work on making sure that migration app works, or migration campaign works. And Sasha and maybe Wojtek are going to London to show off Give It to a bunch of important people. So check out. Thank you guys. Great meeting. Really easy again. Sasha.
Yeah, it was fun. I like to see you all guys every week. It's a highlight of my week. Now it sounds very thanks everybody.
You gotta pick someone.
Oh, I said Kai, but I turned off the wrong button. Okay. Kai.
Yeah, so nice to meet you guys. Very short, but very, this year comes to an end. It was so great spending not enough time with you guys, but even more next year, I hope. And I really miss you guys physically. It's almost like, 3 months now again? Yeah, time flies. But I hope to see you all soon, and I wish you the best Christmas ever. I'm pretty sure it will be. Catalonia, I want to give 30 seconds. No, I won't talk that long, but Viva Catalonia, man. They made it. I'm so proud. I'm so proud in all of you. I'm proud in Catalonia. I'm proud in myself. I'm proud of everything. So thank you, guys. All the best. More meetings. And yeah, somebody we don't see with the face. Us. You're hiding.
Hey guys, yeah, great meeting. Thanks for all those beautiful words, Satya and Kai. I don't really know how to add to that, but just to say, like, yeah, I also, it's nice to feel proud of, all the great stuff you guys are making happen. And so I will pass it on to RJ.
Oh yeah, good meeting. I'm excited for the new DApp. Wish Perry would sync faster. Who's left? Wojtek, did you go?
Hey, so yeah, thanks for the meeting. It was quite nice. I think we touched what we needed to touch, but anyways, I want to wish you all very Merry Christmas, because that's happening in like 3 days, right? And hopefully see you in a week from now. Who didn't go?
Well, Edu can check out if he wants.
Okay. I love listening the news, the great news, and I only wish you Merry Christmas. so.
See you guys. Well, Merry Christmas, guys.
All right, everybody.
I almost want to extend the meeting just so Parody can sync, but anyway.
I miscalculated. We're still like 200,000 blocks out, not 20,000.
So
it might be a day.
Oh, okay. Well, almost there.
Almost, yeah.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Bye.
All right. Enjoy, everybody. Bye.
Bye.